Hello everybody, I'm Farhang and I'm here to show you how to find your way around in the Linux file system using only the terminal. First of all, you should know that whenever you have a terminal open, then you have a working directory that determines where you are in the file system, exploring the file system, right? So for example, here I am in my home directory and I can tell the terminal to print my working directory, pwd, and it says that I am in home Farhang, which is the home directory for my user in my computer, right? So that is also shown with this, which is the one above the tab, right? That the key above the tab on your keyboard. It is also shown by that. And now, if I want to change my directory into some other directory, like if I want to go up or go down, right? In the um, sense that if I want to go up to the root directory or if I want to go down into some subdirectory of the working directory that I have right now. What do? I say cd, which means change directory, to, for example, the playground directory, subdirectory that I have made for the sake of this video. Now over here, if I list things, I see that there is nothing, right? But there are two actually files over here or directories over here where you can see that one of them is one dot and the other is two dots, right? So two dots is a link to the directory above this one. For example, if I say cd two dots, it goes up one level, and now you can see that I am back in my home directory, right? And then if I say cd two dots and then two dots again, you can see that I will be in my roots directory. pwd says I am in roots. So for now, for the sake of this video, let's go to home Farhang playground, and over here, let's make some new files, huh? To make new files, you can use the command touch. So if I say touch, it makes a new file. Touch file gives me a file over here, and you can see that it is in a different color, which means it's a file and not a directory. What if I want to make a directory then? I say mkdir, and it goes the name of the directory, dir, for example, and now you can see that there is a directory and a file over here. Now, what if I want to change the contents of that file? I can use a very simple terminal text editor called Nano. You can most probably find it on your Linux operating system, regardless of what distribution you have. And I can use this one to say nano file, and then over here, hello there. How's it going? And then I press Control S and Control X. That saves it and exits it. Now, what if I want to show the contents of file, right? The file that I have over here that is called file. So if I want to show its contents, I have to only say cat file, and it will show me. Hello there, how's it going? Now, let's make another file. Let's touch test.py, for example, which will be a Python program. And then over here, of course, I have it. You can see it. Let's clear my... Clear is another actually terminal command that clears your terminal, basically. Let's clear this so we can work better. Nano test.py, and over here, if I say, for example, 4x in the range of 10, For example, let's print the second power of x is x multiplied by x, right? So let's save this, Control S, and exit it, Control X. And now we have our test.py. You can see that it doesn't matter whether it has the .py extension or not. You can just use cat to see what it contains. And you can now also, for this one, use Python 3 to run it. And it works. Nice, right? Now, what if I want to move a file? If I want to move a file, I use mv file into the directory, right? And now you can see that inside this playground directory, I don't have the file anymore, but if I look inside the directory, I have the file over there. Now, let's go into the directory and look at the file again. And over here, I want to rename this file. One other way that you can use mv is to rename files. I want to move file, but this time, instead of giving it a directory to move the file into, I give it the new name of the file, right? So mv file to greetings. Did I type that right? I think so. And now when you look over here, you have only greetings. By the way, ll and list, two things that I use in order to list all of the files that I have over here in my working directory, are bash aliases. And in the previous video, we talked about how to make those bash aliases, and you can look it up. I recommend that actually. Let's clear our terminal, go back to playground, and over here, if I want to copy one of the files, I use cp, for example, cp_test.py into the directory. And then over here, if I see inside the directory, I have greetings and test.py, while test.py is still also alongside the directory inside playground, right? So that's basically it. That's some of the most common, very basic commands that you can use to see files, manipulate files, and work with files in the Linux file system. And I hope this was beneficial for you and helpful, hopefully. And I'll see you later. Take good care.